Hey everyone, it is Tanya. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you are new here. Today I am back with another apartment renovation, and we are renovating 1312 21 Chic Street in the Fashion District of San Myshuno. And I'm excited to share that this is another part of my Color-Drenched series. I've been doing this series on the channel for a while now, where I make an apartment that is overwhelmingly a single color, and I've done all of the basic colors at this point, but I'm going back in and doing additional shades and varieties of those colors as I get ideas. And as I am posting this on the first of the year, Happy New Year, everyone, I thought it would only be appropriate to create an apartment based on the Pantone color of the year this year. I'm going to pop a picture of it on the screen right now, but if you're not familiar with what the Pantone Color of the Year program is, I'm going to read you a little snippet from the website, and I'll link it down below as well if you'd like to check it out. Basically, the Pantone Color of the Year program engages the design community and color enthusiasts in a conversation around color, highlighting the relationship between color and culture. Each year, they select a color that captures the global zeitgeist, or the color of the year expresses a global mood and an attitude reflecting a collective desire in the form of a single distinct hue. So for 2025, the color was selected to be Mocha Mousse, a warming brown hue imbued with richness. It nurtures us with its suggestion of the delectable qualities of chocolate and coffee, answering our desire for comfort. And we have a lot of this color in The Sims, so I was really excited to try to create an apartment that fit with this color, was mostly this color. And so the first thing I grabbed was these countertops from Jungle Adventure. There's a few other counters that have this color as well, and a lot of items from Dream Home Decorator that are this beautiful wood color. So I use all sorts of shades and hues of brown in this space, but of course I'm trying to lean heavily into more of that Mocha Mousse Pantone color. It's not going to be exact as we don't have a color wheel in the game, but I wanted to be very much inspired by that color. I thought it would be really fun, and it ends up being a very warming, cozy apartment. I wanted it to feel comfortable, obviously with the idea of the comfort behind coffee and chocolate. So that was the general idea here, although I don't think I add a coffee pot in here. That's something you could add if you would like to. And speaking of which, if you would like to download this build, it is available right now on the Sims 4 gallery. You can find it under my EA ID, which is Gryphi, Gryphi. You could also find it under the hashtag Gryphi, and that information will also be in the description down below as well. And I wanted to mention, because I haven't in a while, that when I upload apartments to the gallery, they are uploaded as a single room. I basically delete the walls and then replace them in a way that doesn't connect to them as rooms. So if you do download it, that's just something to keep in mind, as none of the rooms are actual rooms with the way that this has to be uploaded to the gallery. Also, I just really quickly wanted to remind you about the massive sale that's going on right now on the EA app, as tomorrow is the final day of the sale. Lots of content is 50% off, and a few expansion packs are even 60% off, like Cottage Living, High School Years, Growing Together, and Horse Ranch. The sale goes on through January 2nd, so if you've been thinking about grabbing some new Sims packs, now is a fantastic time to do so. And if you do, please consider using my code Gryphi at checkout. You just enter it when purchasing on the EA app, and it doesn't cost you anything extra. It's just another way to support me as a creator, so thank you in advance if you decide to use my code, and thanks to EA for sponsoring this portion of the video. Working on the living room now, I love the rug that I used in this space. I believe it is from Discover University. And of course, I paired it with these beautiful love seats from the Book Nook kit. That one came in so much handy for this build as well. It has this gorgeous brown swatch. And this is the wood tone I had mentioned from the Dream Home Decorator pack. Both the table I have the TV on as well as this bookcase are from there. And I'm just getting lots of brown accessories throughout the space. I do use a few other colors, primarily greens, where I bring in a lot of plants, but I did try to mostly focus on this sort of mocha mousse color, so I really hope you enjoy it. Also, let me know what color you think I should do next. I've done all of the basic colors, but we have gotten more swatches over time, so if there is a particular one you would like to see me do, definitely let me know. For example, I have done pink before, but it was like a lighter pink, or I think I've done a couple of shades of blue at this point. I think the same with green. I've done orange. I've done pretty much all of them, but if there is like something more specific you would like to see, or a concept sort of like this one is, maybe a previous year Pantone colors, let me know. I would love to do that. Or maybe like color combinations even, because I always get requests to do more of this particular series, the Color-Drenched apartments. but it's kind of hard to figure out what colors I should do when I've done all of the like basic ones already. So I will have the playlist linked down below if you'd like to see the ones that have already been completed, if that helps. And I hope you enjoy all of the ones that are already out, and I hope I can bring some more sometime soon. But anyway, in the kitchen here, I'm just getting a little rug to stand on while you do dishes, and I also grabbed a cork board to put over here in this desk nook. And the small room that I have right off the kitchen is going to be a laundry space, so I end up just having stacked washer and dryers in here and a extra counter and some cabinetry. It's a really simple space, but I thought it looked nice, and it helped fix the corner over here where I really wasn't sure what to do with it because I was trying to do a little bit of a different layout than I have before in this apartment, and it just felt like there was too much space in that corner for the desk. So I was able to, change that up and create that extra little room for a laundry room. Anyway, we are into the bedroom now. I tried a couple of different beds, but I ended up going with this one from Snowy Escape in the end, which I think is so beautiful. That one also has beautiful wood tones that work perfectly for this apartment. And then I tried a few different rugs. I do end up keeping this one from Base Game, which has like a floral pattern on it. I think it is so nice. And I paired it with some bedside tables here from Snowy Escape, using two different ones to try to get a little bit of an asymmetrical look. And then I consider using these plants in here, and I put them there for a while, but in the end I do get rid of them because they were a little bit too big for the space. But decorating the bedside tables and the surrounding area now, I do get this gorgeous hanging plant and a beautiful candle over on the bedside table, and just trying to get some clutter that makes sense here. I have mentioned in recent videos that I feel like I'm struggling to come up with ideas for what to put on bedside tables because I feel like I always put the same items. And I guess this one's no exception to that, although I did add a candle here instead of a lamp. So that was kind of fun, and it's one I don't know if I've used before. I think that one is from For Rent, potentially. I know there's a similar one that's a little bit larger from City Living as well. And I also really enjoyed the artwork I put up above the bed. I paired together, I believe, this Base Game set of like bird drawings with a simple framed piece of typography from the Book Nook kit. I thought that that was nice. And then I also got a small basket that I put under this table as well. I was just trying to think like what would be realistic to put here. Oh yeah, and I also added this like pitcher of water. I think it's for tea. I thought that that would be a cute thing to have on the bedside table, and then one side has books and the other one doesn't. I tend to always put a ton of books on bedside tables because I don't know what else to put. Mine is just very cluttered, and it's mostly water bottles, to be honest. It's water bottles, my phone, and like a fake plant. So I'm not the best to figure out, I guess, what goes on bedside tables. And I have looked up some references, and I'll probably do some more of that. But anyway, over here, I did get another chair over in the corner of the bedroom and a couple of decorations here on the dresser. Once again, that one is from Dream Home Decorator. The wood tone is just so perfect for this apartment. And then I also got a little mirror over by the door, and I love the mirror that I actually put up above the dresser. That one is from the Decor to the Max kit, and I think it is gorgeous. And then this is going to be our entryway, using that same rug I used in the kitchen from Snowy Escape as a cozy one to have in such a small space, and then got a couple of decorations over by the front door. I should be getting a like place to store some stuff. Yeah, I think this is technically a changing like locker for the onsens in Snowy Escape, but I thought it looked so cool as like a storage space when you first walk into this apartment. So I decided to use that. It was something different that I don't know if I've ever used before. So that was a bit of fun. And then I also got double sinks in this bathroom using the sinks from Dream Home Decorator paired with some mirrors from Snowy Escape, using a lot of those 2 packs in here. And I think I used the toilet from Snowy Escape as well because it has a little bit of the same wood tone. I thought it was really pretty. It ends up being a pretty simple bathroom. It's a little bit bigger because it's a 4x2 instead of a 3x2, which is the most common size I create in bathrooms in general, not just in apartments. And then just getting a couple of rugs, a bath mat, and one by the toilet. And that is it for this build. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more, and click that bell to be notified when I upload. And a massive thank you to my YouTube members for all of your support. As always, there is a link in the description and a join button below the video if you'd like to become a member yourself and enjoy the screenshots. Bye, everyone.